Yo, what's poppin'? People, your boy Snacks is back in the building with another banger. And you know how we do before we get started, we got to give a shout out to you, the viewer, for taking the time out to watch this video. But while you're here, do your boy a solid and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to turn your post notification bell on. You know what I'm talking about. And also, don't forget to jump down there in that member section and do what we do, because you know we can't do a video without giving a shout out to the beautiful ladies of the CU Aunties. So if you see a CU Auntie in the chat or in the doggone comment section, the most important thing for you to do is be respectful. Because if you don't be respectful, we're going to have to come catch you in these YouTube streets. And don't make us come streets. When them boys behind acting up. And we're not trying to go there. So please be respectful. Be nice to our beautiful ladies. So you know what I'm talking about? But let's get to the business. The New York Jets, they ramping it up for shedeursanders. And the New York media is like, hey, let us get that over there. Y'all ain't using it. Y'all don't believe me. Let's talk about it. Now, as we know, the New York Jets are currently 0-6. 0-6. Head coach, they calling for his head on the table. Also, Kevin Stefanski is 1-5 with Dylan Gabriel starting. And the Cleveland Browns faithful are calling for Kevin Stefanski's head. And both teams, in both instances, are calling for shedeursanders. Shedeursanders over here, shedeursanders over there. You know, he is a current hot commodity. But we all know shedeursanders is the current second string quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. But the New York Jets are hoping that he could be the second string quarterback or the starting quarterback for the New York Jets. You see that date? He's built for the pressure. He's built for the New York media. He's built to bring the New York Jets to relevancy. As you know, Justin Fields is the current New York Jets quarterback, and he ain't doing too well. They don't like Justin Fields that much. They want shedeursanders as their quarterback. Justin Fields with Tyrod Taylor as his backup, he's not doing too well with the New York Jets, as they are 0-6, and he only has 799 passing yards with 4 touchdowns, 3 rushing touchdowns, and also 4 interceptions in 6 games, which Justin Fields was also out for 1 game this season because of concussion, and Tyrod had to take over. But the New York media is clamoring for shedeursanders, and they not playing. They going all out. They are going hard in the paint. Speaking truth to power that the head coach needs to go, and they need to trade for Shedeur.
Time for the Jets to acquire Shedeursanders from the Cleveland Browns. And someone tell me why that's a bad idea. And I don't want to hear about it's a circus. It's a circus? What's this? What the hell is this that we're watching? Circus. That's a circus. Bad, crappy football is a circus. The Jets should have drafted this guy, I don't know, second, third, fourth. They got a million opportunities to draft him. He has not gotten an opportunity in Cleveland. I don't really care about the Cleveland Browns, so I'm not going to fight their battles. I'll let Josina Anderson take care of that. All I'm saying is I see a talent, a guy I think we all talked about him as a guy that could at least be a serviceable starting quarterback in the NFL. They are not giving him a chance in Cleveland. If I'm Darren Muji, I call up my predecessors predecessors, my contemporaries in Cleveland, and I say, here's a 5th-round pick back. Here's your 5th back. Let's get Shedeur in here, and let's see what the kid has got, because why not?
If he comes to the Jets, amidst all of this and all the issues that are going on already, and he's just the brash guy that he was, how does that make it any better?
What if he's good?
It doesn't matter if he's good.
It doesn't matter if he's good? Well, you can't believe that, Zeke. Of course it matters if he's good.
The only thing that will matter is if he wins.
Well,
it works if he wins.
Okay, hand in hand. What if he's good and a game like yesterday that they would have won with competent quarterback play, they win?
Oh, I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm just saying it's very risky.
Here's what I disagree about with the risk. They're on a watchable mess right now with a lottery ticket that isn't working.
Mind you, that was Rondé Barber talking about Shedeur Sanders having a Barber twin. Really? Is that what you say? But the boys at 92 The Fan, 92.3 The Fan, they don't think that they want to give y'all Shedeur Sanders.
In there of not giving him a chance, it's 6 weeks, bub.
I do like the circus line though. I'll steal that one at some point.
I just think like
what do you think this is? This is a circus.
I don't know.
This is a circus. We can bring out a circus.
Is he more impatient with the Jets, or is he more impatient with the Browns for not playing Shedeur Sanders yet when it's 6 weeks into the damn season?
I think he's more impatient with the Jets. Yeah. I think what he watched on Sunday was embarrassing for himself to watch. I think he's tired of watching the Jets absolutely stink up the joint. And this is that sounded like in many ways a desperate human, somebody that realized that they gave Justin Fields $40 million over 2 years, which was a complete mistake, and they should have gone a different route at quarterback, and now he's out there fishing. He wants a new quarterback.
You thought Justin Fields 6 months ago was a good idea? Because anyone with a brain...
No, I don't think he did.
I was going to say, I was assuming... I don't think he did. Evan's been in this business too long. He's watched the Jets for too long to ever think that was a good play.
I think he knew it was a bad play, and I think a lot of Jets fans knew it was a bad play. Although those same Jet fans also, when Justin Fields got injured in training camp, remember that 3-hour stretch where people thought the season was just gone?
Didn't they also say let's trade for Shedeur then?
They said trade for basically everyone under the sun.
Okay.
Yeah, they want Shedeur in New York. The Jets fans are clamoring for him. If you check on Twitter, you will see the multitude of Shedeur Sanders to the New York Jets tweets, and they have been going on for a while now. Justin Fields was sacked 10 times on Sunday. That was 4 times more than Dylan Gabriel. But either way it goes, both quarterbacks are playing kind of bad, and both teams want just that one QB. The media is hyping it up. Both coaches are on the hot seat. Both teams and both media of both franchises are screaming for Shedeur to start or for him to be traded to their team.
Well, taking a chance, yes. Let's go. Let's hit the music. He's getting it. Hit the music. Take a chance. That's what we need. Shedeur Sanders. Take a chance on Shedeur. I think it's a brilliant idea.
If you change your mind.
Somebody said he just wanted to take a chance on Shedeur.
Mime this song tremendously well. He's probably a big ABBA guy. He strikes me as a big ABBA fan. But yeah, I think there's no reason not to take a chance. I would take a chance on any young quarterback that's out of favor where they are. Why not? Why not? And again, Shedeur Sanders was heading into the draft the second quarterback. Like, that's what we all expected him to be. Whether it was going to be third with the Giants, second with Cleveland, or, later down the line in the first round, I think everyone expected him to be the second quarterback taken. And instead, he fell all the way to the 5th round in Cleveland. If they have no use for him and they're willing to take a draft pick for him, I would absolutely bring in Shedeur Sanders. I think that would make a ton of sense. Take another chance. Keep taking chances on the quarterback until you find one. And if you find one, if he plays well, think of the advantage of not having to draft a quarterback. especially at the top of the draft. You could trade that pick for a bunch of different picks. You can, do whatever you want with that pick as opposed to being forced to take a quarterback, because that's what they'll be. They're going to be forced to take. You don't have a choice. If you don't have a quarterback, you don't have a choice. At the top of the draft, you don't have a choice.
What say you? Shedeur Sanders stays in Cleveland, or Shedeur Sanders goes to New York to the Jets? But that's not the only team in the mix. There are others. There are other fan bases screaming for their team to trade for Shedeur Sanders. And yet the Cleveland Browns won't even put him in the game. But y'all let me know what y'all think about it all. Beat it up in the comment sections. Let's talk about it. Do not forget to hit that like button. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button and turn that post notification bell on. That little bell right there, click that. Click that. Also, click one of these videos up at the top, around the bottom, somewhere around in here, all up in that business. Do what you do. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. It's finna get wild. And we're not even halfway through the season. But anyway, I'm going to holler at y'all. Y'all be easy. I'm out of here. Peace out.